Howdy, how's it going?
Oh, not bad.
Where's your cat? Where's your cat? Where's your buddy? What? Really? You think this is a good time to attack? No, not really. He's half tired, half aggressive. What do you? He hasn't decided what he wants to do. He just kind of grabbed hold of my hand and then, yeah, he's there yawning. Well, get your foot off the keyboard, man. That's what I'm about. Yeah. Lord, it's all right. It's all right. Okay. We have a very long URL, mostly slashes. I'm not sure where that's going to take us, Cat. No. Don't sneeze on me. No. Don't cough up a fur ball on the computer. Oh, Lord. Something else, man. Okay. Not my face either. Good Lord. All right. He's still gone. Fine. Okay, now you're okay? All right. Cat is high maintenance today for some reason.
Howdy, y'all.
Howdy. Going?
Pretty well. Heard the cat's high maintenance.
Yeah. No, he was he was wrestling with me in front of the keyboard here, and he's so tired that he can't really put his heart into it. So he would grab my wrist and just it's like, seriously, man. And then he was trying to cough up a fur ball right here in the keyboard. So,
oh, nice.
And looking at me, it was like, hey, do something about this. Looking at me like I can fix it. It's like, no. You turn away from me and the keyboard. So I'm gently pushing his head away while he's coughing. You do your business, and then we'll take care of it, but not on me. Yeah. All right. God. Yeah. And howdy.
Hello.
Oh man. So how's it been by y'all in the past few days this week?
Wet.
Yeah.
Very, very wet.
That's true. More to come.
Sounds like it.
So you found the silver, and today I brought the steel that we did, as well as some copper that I just happened to run across that was near the where I put the boat.
Okay, that works.
And I had to fight 3 sea serpents.
Oh my gosh. I saw that sea serpent in there.
That's where it came from. I was just driving up there, and there were actually 4, and one of them I drove away from it. But the other one got really insistent, was beating up on the boat. So I head to shore and jump off the boat. Too far from shore. I had to use a potion to have enough stamina to make it. And then I turn around and I fight the thing, and then I look to my right, and there's a second.
Oh wow!
And it's not even paying attention to me. It's fighting some graylings that have wandered out in the water, trying to get to me, attracted to sea serpent. Now it's fighting them. So we got 2 of them. And it's like, okay, great, fine. And I finally take care of both of them, and it's like you're feeling really accomplished, and swim back out to the boat and get in it. There's a third. Just coming right up. What is it about today? Get back out of the boat. This time, go ahead and ram it. Get it into the shore. Fight the third one, for crying out loud. The positive is we have a lot of sea serpent meat now.
Yeah, now I just need to be able to cook it because my equipment's not good enough.
No good visit. Esslinger's place with the ovens. Maybe that. I don't know what all you need, but
well, the regular spits are not strong enough, so I'm thinking either iron spits or something after that.
They're heavy, so I guess that's what it is. They're just really big. So yeah,
because you can't cook the lox meat on the iron or on the regular ones either.
Same deal. So it's interesting. There do seem to be just more sea serpents around. When I was driving these things back and forth. That's not a problem anymore. I think as long as we can get into the land, they're easy pickings.
Yeah.
Particularly this one damn fool that you tried to beach himself trying to get to the graylings, and I just stood there with a sword and whack, 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 like we did the leashes. So it's okay. No, it was an interesting day. Interesting day for having had worked most of it. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And howdy, C and Logan.
Howdy, hello.
Logan
Hello.
is our guru. He's just there hoovering in the back there.
Yeah, I told you he has acquired a new skill, levitate.
That's right. So how's it going with you folks this week?
Oh, it's been kind of murderous this week, as I proclaimed last time. But nothing less than a 10-hour day. 2 trips to Crossville. Yeah, it was giggles, that's for sure.
Yeah, fun times.
This week will be a little bit calmer. I'm still all over the map, but it's not quite as under pressure. Monday kind of is. It's a have to be done, but everything else is a little bit simmered.
I'm glad the pressure is going to alleviate somewhat.
New month. It's always crazy at the end of the month trying to cram everything in. That's when everybody realizes, oh crap, I need my fire extinguishers checked. Logan was still he's not quite prepared, but he's still judging interest on maybe running his stuff for us if anybody has any interest in it.
We do have interest in it.
Yes.
If ain't nothing else, to give everybody else a chance to play. But I told him he would need to just make a new game and send everybody an invite, and we'll work on it as we get a chance.
Yep.
Because he's still got a couple weeks before he does his again. So,
what's he looking at running?
It's another D&D game. It's a what is it? Curse Estrad module.
Ravenloft.
Yes, Ravenloft. Bring the organ music.
He's running it for some of his friends, and I told him that for practice he might run it on us first. He's still trying to get used to Roll20. Since he's played Roll20 about twice, they said, "Oh, great, you're DM." So
maybe hitting you up for tips, because I'm still hoping at some point to spring the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen game on you guys, but I'm a little bit worried about trying to catch Roll20 on the backside.
Well, the whole thing is if you can find something that'll work with it. I've learned that Roll20 Modern is now integrated into
oh, that's cool.
Into Roll20, so that may be a new system for us to exploit since everybody has such a fear of GURPS that we can mold to our own games like that.
Yeah, if I ever run League, it'll be in Savage Worlds, and Savage Worlds has got modules in Roll20, so
I got you.
Savage Worlds is kind of the anti-GURPS for me. It's really, really, really modular, but doesn't require a doctorate degree in trigonometry to figure out whether you hit something.
Well, my whole thing is my favorite is Scotty made a attack once and healed somebody for a point by the time he got all the calculus done. This is also the same guy who tried to do a snap fire in Star Wars and was point blank with a stormtrooper. Was going to snap fire at him. Rolled 5 1s.
Oh yeah.
But he had to have a 5 to hit him, so he just threw his weapon at him and hit him in the forehead. It kind of stunned him for a second, and he was able to get a second attack in. But he had to roll 5 to hit him. It was just hilarious.
Reminds me of those old Superman movies or shorts they had in the 40s where the guy would sit there and shoot all 6 of his bullets at Superman, and he would stand there and take the bullets and the guy would throw the gun at him and Superman would duck.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Chris, you're not hearing this, but E is trying to find mood music for Ravenloft in Roll20. Right now, we have the violin playing.
Yeah, I can't. Hey, mood music for. You need like the organ, like the big pipe
That's what
organ.
I'm saying. Yeah, Phantom of the Opera stuff. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, now it's getting dark, and you know the
This one's called Barovian Castle.
yeah. You ever wonder why you got this group of monks that goes around and sings dirges for all these games? That's what it sounds like. You know, you've got these guys that, okay, bring in the monks. It's like, well, hey, what game are we singing for now? Oh, this is some it's like vampires and stuff like that. Oh,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's cool. Oh, A-E-I-O-U.
Ho Chi Minh. Yeah.
That's it.
As a fan of European heavy metal, this doesn't surprise me. There is a Norwegian something orchestra that is this like full-on classical orchestra, and primarily the way they make their money is by backing Norwegian heavy metal bands on their albums.
Well, that works. It's probably a pretty fun gig.
Well, hello, Willow. She's not leaning forward enough to be on camera, but
Well, hello there.
Willow.
Howdy.
Hello.
Yeah, we see the ghost every once in a while kind of fade in and
Yeah.
out.
Oh, she's a black cat, so she just
Yeah.
she realizes I have ice cream.
That would do it. That's why my cheese is hidden underneath something, so mine can't get to it.
Yes, our cats are obsessed with cheese.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Steve.
All right.
We were just trying to determine the appropriate mood music for Ravenloft, and trying to find the phone number of the monks that are necessary to have with your party, you know, to kind of sing the dirges as you go.
I will say I've got the Blade Runner soundtrack running in the background while I'm sitting here, and that works surprisingly well works much better for the Cyberpunk game, but it actually works moderately well for Ravenloft mood music.
I've told Peg to give me some more of his electric saxophone music he uses for Triple D.
See, if I'm ever going to run League, I'm going to have to try to find some swing from the 20s, because that's 1928 is where you guys are at. Alternate 1928, but I need some flapper music.
That should be easy enough to find.
Big bad voodoo Eddie.
I figure if nothing else, I can use the cantina scene from Star Wars. That kind of works as 1920s music.
That's because everybody's muted.
What are you doing, cat? All right, he's finally decided to chill. No, he has not. Okay, fine.
Oh, you've been being good.
Of course, I also have Little Fears sitting out there, and I don't even know what kind of music you'd run for Little Fears.
Oh yeah, the creepy xylophone music, you know that.
Yeah.
Or the like music box music that you get in horror flicks that involve kids.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I heard something here. Yeah, here we go.
Fine till it sounded like it was playing in a dungeon. Goblin accompaniment there.
It's the Igor String Orchestra.
Let's see here.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of built-in music and stuff in the hello, Mr. Peg.
Yeah, Daddy.
Greetings.
And hello, Bill.
Good evening.
Daddy.
Now, Doc, as a recovering spirit master, Neff might actually have the number of those monks that you need to find.
We were trying to find mood music appropriate for Ravenloft earlier, and we noted that every time you have something dark and dirgy, there's this group of monks that seems to turn up in all of those musical things, you know, them singing, you know, deep off in the distance. You know, who are those guys? And, you know, what's their phone number? We'd like to hire them for this game we're about to do. So
The Inquisition. What do you know? The
Yeah,
Inquisition.
that's it. Yeah,
Oh, you mean Greg?
that's right.
or Ian. Don't forget or Ian.
They're a great duo.
Yeah. Well, it's not duo, it's one or the other. You know, it's Greg or Ian.
They're soloists, but you have to hire them at once.
Well,
Both
it's
at
not an
once.
exclusive or, so it could be both.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, we can't afford the shallow end monks, but maybe you'll get the deep end monks.
At that point, you just sound like you've got one of those Inuit throat singers going behind you. You only have the deep voice ones.
The secret to their success is that nobody really knows it, but they're actually asleep snoring.
Either that or it's an ad for Listerine, one or the other.
You got to make your money where you can make it.
What do you want? I gave you some.
Not always. That one brand deal the throat singer had with Ricola just ruined his career.
Yeah, this is true.
Okay, when last we left our heroes, y'all had opened the door to this wardrobe, and two creatures had popped out and attacked y'all. Very inconsiderate of them. Once you defeated them, they disappeared, and also the wardrobe disappeared. I forgot to mention
And the little gem lit up thing.
the little gem.
At the portcullis.
5
Yeah.
gems over this portcullis up here lit up.
So it looks like we have to bounce them all. So let's do a short rest, and then somebody can open the next one.
I would say either Carrick or Barbarian probably need to be opening doors. Give the rest of us a chance to flank.
Doors all have engravings on them, and I'll describe them if you want me to. Or maybe you just want to be surprised.
My vote is just let us be surprised, but hey, you know.
You can read the inscriptions, yes, we're probably still going to be surprised. We're a little bit dense, but
Did anybody pay attention to what was engraved on the one that disappeared?
not
A
really.
hag.
No.
A hag, I believe.
Yes, a grinning night hag with swaddled human infant in her arms.
Which, of course, screams, you know, fire beasts. So, yeah, you still have to work out the connection there.
Well, I think somebody wrote all those descriptions. The least we could do is have them described to us. So they went to all that trouble.
This one is carved to depict the face of an ornate clock.
You know what it probably was, Miki, the intern over at Wizards of the Coast, or whoever it was that wrote the module way back decades ago. You know, it's kind of itching to get something, so they said, "Yeah, here, kid, why don't you write these?" All right. What are we writing for? It doesn't matter. Just write something. Okay.
All the more reason to give him his moment in the sun.
There you go. Fair enough.
Actually,
Fair
do you let's see, make a, what is it, religion check? Knowledge religion or whatever it is.
Wait, who's making a religion check?
Okay, religion. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Mesaloths are one of a variety of demonic creatures that are supposedly the corrupted souls of babies that are kidnapped for Orcus by night hags.
Oh, charming.
I could very well turn that into a little fierce game.
How do you know they're corrupted? Maybe they were bad from the start.
This is true. You can't trust those infants. They're such babies.
The scene on this door depicts an army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins.
Okay, so much for door number 1.
The scene on this door depicts twisted, screaming humanoid faces wrapped in chains.
By my workplace.
And the scene on this one depicts ghouls gnawing on bones.
Edge Wings.
I think I have that album cover as well.
Surprisingly, they're all Iron Maiden covers.
Pretty much.
Well, whoever's opening the door, you pick. I think they're all going to be pretty dreadful.
Where is our barbarian? She's buggered off somewhere.
Don't think it should be me.
Terrible, do it.
Well, hang on a second. To that point, we're missing people.
Yeah, that wasn't necessarily saying you had to do it. I'm just saying you're not in the room. And
Where is?
I'm right next to you there, Meek. Right here.
Oh, she's
Where
under
is-
Nidox.
Under,
She's under Nidok. Okay.
you're hiding under the lizard.
You're hiding. Great. We have a barbarian that's hiding behind the lizard.
Okay, there we go. There we go. That makes sense.
Because I'm going to take up a flanking position if you are.
Yeah. So yeah, once again, it looks like character. Yeah, you're all right. You guys figure it out.
Nitox does that little quick back step, so suddenly the barbarian's in front, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I moved. That's why I swapped y'all's spots. Had to move you first because you were on top. But
It's because she's possessed by that spirit that won't let her make decisions. She's standing back there going, should I get in the fight? I don't know. I messed my hair up, but I really should get in the fight. I'm a barbarian, but, well,
you're gonna go for this door since it's the closest one to you.
Yes.
Go for the door, boo.
You open up the door. You gaze out across an ancient cemetery, its canted tombstones, shrouded in fog. Eerie, hungry shapes move in among the graves in the distance.
Freaking Ravenloft.
exactly. That was the big swerve as we've moved into the new game. We've transitioned into the new game without anyone telling us.
Yeah.
Logan, that was so damn clever, Logan. You managed to get us in your game without even trying hard. Here we are.
Exactly.
He was just
Oh,
like,
wow.
yeah, I'm done. Here you go. Have it, buddy.
When you pick up Meta's algorithm, all of a sudden you speak it
yeah, there
into
you go.
existence.
Oh, I just noticed Elred's last name, the Harbinger.
Yeah.
Dum, dum, dum. That's right.
Hold on just a second here. 1, 2, select all of them. Gotta select them all. Suddenly, bright glowing balls of light appear in the room behind you.
Get down, get down.
Who knew this would become a disco battle?
Yeah. Stumbled into an Earth, Wind, and Fire concert.
Never a good sign. All right.
I might get dropped for a second. I'll be right back.
Right.
Did you hear that? Like automatically transition into yours.
Turned on hardware acceleration, so roll 20 will move faster.
If it would open up the dang character sheet for me. Hold on just a second.
I see it ain't just you. Yes, you did.
There we go.
If they drop essence, I can use them to give me magic attacks with my unarmed attacks. Oh, wait a minute. This is an EverQuest. Never mind.
Okay. Brother. Oh, well, that's not going to be. Eldred, 14 hit you.
I gotta get a sheet up here a second. No, somehow it missed.
Okay.
Missed by one.
Will-o-wisps. What would the druid know about will-o-wisps?
Well, they are undead. They're make me an insight check. You know they're resistant to quite a bit, but you're not sure exactly. They're resistant to a lot of different types of attacks, but you don't know exactly what. You do know that magical weapons can attack them just fine.
Let's see here. Come on, where's the gadget? Here it is. Okay, I see. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I cast that on myself. Basically, there's a bonus action that lets me do healing at range. So, who just took a zap, if anybody?
Nobody took a zap.
All right. Well, I'll hold it in reserve, but I'm getting that ready, and that's what I do.
Hey Eric, were either Bruner or Joan attacked?
Bruner was. So was Joan.
Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction to attack this one right here.
Okay. 17 does not hit. All right. Bruner.
All right. Well, I got Bob, so I'm going to swing on this guy.
Sorry. All right, you're up next. What do you want to do? Attack the one in front of you.
He hit both times. You might find that amazing, but he did hit both times.
Bob is mighty.
Bob is mighty. Let's see. I'm gonna actually do this. I'm gonna expend a superiority dice. I'm gonna hit this one. See if I can cleave. Where's that at?
You're gonna do what?
So I'm a battle master, so I have maneuvers I can do. If I successfully hit a creature, I can hit another one. So I'll burn one of those to do that.
Okay, that does it.
And
that does hit, believe it or not.
Jeeps. All right. And I'll be on this one because that's the only one within 5 feet. And
there's another one within 5 feet, but you have to cleave through Carrot to get to it.
Yeah, and I think that would end up pretty bad.
Actually, Carrot, duck.
I think Bob would get stuck in Carrot's back, and I would actually just hit the will-o'-the-wisp with Carrot at that point.
That might work. I think Carrick would enjoy it, though. It's like, hey, yeah, cool.
You brought me closer to my enemy. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll end my turn on that.
Mildred?
You're going to take a couple of swings at the one directly in front of him.
Okay, the first one hit.
All right. 14.
Did he ever select his magic equipment?
I thought his sword was a +1.
Okay.
It wasn't it wasn't a spectacular great sword, but
yeah,
it was a so great sword.
Okay, he hit.
It was a better than average
he missed
sword.
He missed with this second one. Callista.
All right. Give me a minute to remember how to do things.
Okay, that hits.
All right.
And you're attacking the one that is within 5 feet.
Yeah, the one that's there diagonal to me.
All right. That will be enough to kill it.
Woohoo.
Poofs out of existence. All right. You should get an additional attack.
Okay. I will step forward to that one that's next to Elred.
Okay.
And try again. No.
That misses.
Okay.
Okay. That hit. Let's see. Hold on a second. Half damage from fire. And you kill it in one shot.
Okay. I'm going to step here and do another attack on that one.
That hits. And that's enough to kill it.
I'm done. Wait. I've got movement left. I'm going to go down to here.
Okay, Filigree does not magic weapon, so this should be interesting.
No, Filigree has a magic sword.
Let's say I thought you had a +1.
No, I've got it. Oh, yeah, I do have a rapier +1. Never mind. Yeah, I got a magic weapon. Absolutely.
Ooh, that just barely hit. But that hit. And that's more than enough to. As the last wisp poofs out of existence, the chest disappears. The wardrobe disappears as well.
I thought about doing something, but I figured you guys could handle it.
Is this the next chest in the line?
That one's
We
already
already
been
got that.
open. It's disappeared.
And since he stands away from the chest patiently,
Okay, in terms
Open it. You don't need to wait for those wimps.
I promise myself not to lead with my face. Shut up.
Yeah, Bruner do it with his pole arm.
It is a hell of a lockpick.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take my glaive. Pry it.
So what's on the face of this one for you, poke it?
That's twisted, screaming humanoid faces wrapped in chains.
Gotcha.
Definitely Iron Maiden cover.
You know, lunch line at Central.
Waves of heat assail you as the door opens, revealing an iron road leading to a basalt citadel surrounded by charred remains of defeated armies. Prisoners stream from iron gibbets that festoon the citadel walls. Suddenly, a single glowing ember flies out of the wardrobe and transforms into a winged, bony fiend with smiling, skull-like visage.
Oh, that sounds friendly.
Oh, hell.
It's just my mother-in-law.
It's smiling. Give it a chance.
We have a devil-looking thing down here. Can't you speak his language?
Yeah, I think I speak Abyssal. It's all good. Wrong door. We're friendly. Going back.
Yeah, we're on your side. We're all evil here. Mhm.
Tell you what, you go your way, we'll go ours. Forget this ever happened. Deal?
Hold on a second here.
We're just going door to door singing carols, and we're
Just
wondering
a
if you'd like to
door-to-door
hear one.
salesman.
Well, it's the highway of hell, so they're singing AC/DC.
I don't know. This one seems more like From Here to Eternity if we're going with Maiden songs.
Hmm.
Definitely From Here to Eternity.
He's a cutie pie.
It does bear a little bit of a resemblance to Eddie now that we mention it.
We'll just keep all y'all's initiative, and I will roll. Yes.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Just
Oh dear.
you just hear me speaking in tongues.
Oh wow. Okay. That's
Well-
gonna be the opposite of the last time.
I think he's a little bit taken aback by people speaking his language.
Yeah. He's like, what? Everybody's a music critic in here.
He does
Come
not
on.
speak, and he does not speak Abyssal. He speaks Infernal. Thank you very
Which I
much.
speak.
Oh, well, in that case, your
But yeah,
souls
covered.
will be mine.
You know, you could be ordering a turkey and cheese, you know.
Yeah. He's really mad because he's like, who's this asshole speaking Abyssal to me?
So, oh man. Well, after the linguistics fades, so this guy's looking around and kind of perplexed about to be something. Has it been? We immediately went on to this other door after the will-o-wisps. So less than a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so my spell's still there, so I'll leave that.
Yes.
And see, I guess I'll cast protection from evil on myself. That seems to be an appropriate thing to do.
You just assume it's evil just because it looks mean.
Do you hear what he just said?
It's typecasting.
No.
No,
Obviously,
well,
I didn't.
I speak Gnomish. I don't think that's really an appropriate skill here.
Well, we got a translation, I thought. Unless you actually told us the wrong thing. Maybe he said he offered to give us the tour or apologized for the inconvenience. I'll go right back through instead of, I'll reap your souls. But, hey, whatever. We're trusting in our party members to be accurate in their translation abilities. All right, that's it for me.
Maybe it lost something in the translation.
Yeah. When he says, "I will reap your souls," he's actually a cobbler, and he's going to be working on our shoes.
There you go.
Gobbler.
Popped in and rickrolled everybody.
Oh my lord, that hit.
Is it bloodied?
No, I don't think so.
Or maybe in his case, marrow-deed?
Bone bruised.
He drinks milk.
He
should
takes
be
an
okay.
itty bitty chip of a bone off of the thing.
All I can imagine is it just goes, looks down, then
Or he hits him in the shin, and the bone devil grabs his shin and goes going, "Ow!"
Well, he's already got a heck of a lot of bone spurs, so the guy's got to be in some pain.
He's basically walking arthritis. Yeah.
I can sympathize with the bone spurs, so.
yeah. Brenner's going to check if he suffers from brittle bone syndrome too.
Okay, the 18 misses.
No, burn power surge. Hammer time.
Yeah, those hit.
And that'll be my turn.
Percussive negotiation.
Yeah.
Negotiations what I saw.
I'm just hitting the other shin at this point. I'm checking his knee for his reflexes.
Yeah. Kicks you across the room.
Yeah.
He's good.
They work.
Did all 4 hit?
Three out of the 4.
Okay.
He's gonna run up and whack it. Okay. Okay.
Might want to avoid that puddle of slime on the floor
Yeah.
as best you can, because it's that.
Stuff it
We
each.
washed it away. Remember, I raised the level of the lake.
Oh
here?
yeah, you
Yeah.
washed it away.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
washed it away.
Oh, that hit.
9 points. I was going to hit him once since he's been around moving.
No, he gets to move and attack twice.
All right. We'll hit him again. There you go. That's even better. He was in range.
Ow, ow, ow. I will devour your souls. Ow, ow, ow.
Get those bone spurs removed in a moment. Just trust me, you won't feel any pain.
I'm not a doctor, but I did stay the night at a Holiday Inn.
So Callista.
All right, I'll move a little bit closer. Go there. And try to hit him.
Did that hit?
Okay. And I'm still got rage, so maybe not.
That missed. Okay. Carrick. Well, the first one missed. Second one did hit.
Excellent surge.
Never mind that. I hit the wrong button.
No, that looks like the right button.
Yeah. But
Just at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Now you've spent your one good roll for the night, so you're.
And Carrick's done. Is it dead?
be right back.
Hold on a second. It looks like it's in pretty bad shape, but it's not dead yet.
It didn't take me much damage from the fire as it should have, didn't it?
Yeah, fire didn't seem to bother it very much. Actually, hold on a second. Thank you for.
Did it heal it?
No, but it didn't even bother it. The fire didn't.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
gave it
consider
half
where
damage
lives.
from the fire, and it's immune to fire.
I'm a little disappointed. I've been so waiting for you to say that the bone demon was bloodied.
I think it should be the bone demon was calcium deficient.
Yeah, he's calcium deficient at this point, but he's in pretty bad shape. But he's not dead yet. Mr. Sawdust.
Okay, Filigree is going to do his famous Texas two-step. Step in, attempt to kill the thing,
Oh dear.
and then step himself right back out.
Before he lands on you?
Hey, that thing landing on Filigree could be a very serious problem. You gotta remember, Filigree's 3 feet tall. This is not. He whacked him in the knee.
Only 49 damage?
It's only
If
mitigated.
you hadn't
because
got the
piercing
crit, he would have
damage-
survived that attack.
Yeah, piercing damage on a bone, but yeah.
Well, no, it's only non-magical piercing that he's resistant to. But
That's how they get that marrow out. Stab
Yeah.
it with a needle, pull it out.
Hmm.
I poked delicately into that cartilage in his kneecap and popped that loose, and he just fell over.
Nighthawks raises both arms and coughs suddenly and steps off to the side.
Nighthawk's living his best life. He's like, yep, back here on the backside of the initiative.
Brunner speaks
really
to an
is.
abyssal. You should have just moved on.
dissolves into a puddle of stinking ichor on the floor.
Hey, Drew, we should raise the water again.
Oh man, so much mess. Well, we got 2 more doors.
What's the carving on this one?
Let's see. That
was the battle.
Yeah.
What a burger menu.
An army of orcs clashing with an army of hobgoblins.
All right. Cool. I speak orc. All right, I'm gonna pry that one open.
Yarp.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Turek starts trading orc insults with you.
I trade them back.
Yeah, unfortunately, my thieves' cant doesn't really do me much good. Whoa. Okay. Suddenly, we fielded a Blood Bowl team.
Yeah. I haven't tried my orc team yet on Blood Bowl 3, but I made one.
Okay, someone might have to go for me a minute.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Are we able to distinguish the chief from the others?
There are 2 wearing chainmail. You guess those are orcs.
Can you tag them?
Where are they? Okay, there's one. Where'd I put the other one? Hold on a second.
I like
Actually,
the idea
stack
that you
one.
can distinguish the war chiefs from the flower in their hair.
Well, there were supposed to be 2 war chiefs here. Oh, just one orc war chief. Okay. And yeah, he's the one with the flower in his hair. Dust and smoke billow up from the warhead, and the air around you sounds out with the roar of battle. Beyond the door, armies fight under a blood-red sky that has an iron cube floating in it like a huge distant moon. Clouds of ash fly out of the wardrobe, transforming into screaming orcs before your eyes. Okay, Matt?
And I assume that number marker is not something that we're supposed to be seeing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Me.
Unless I was hoping so. Unless it's a very intimidating monster, big numbers like that.
Quit looking into the matrix, Matt.
I see it. I see the code.
I was just grabbing all the things on the GM layer right there and turning them into the player layer, and I got that with the orcs.
We've only had 2 combat rounds. Are we still under a minute?
Let's say you've spent 4 more combat rounds with positioning and everything afterwards.
Fair enough. So that one's expired. I would turn into a direwolf and go to town, except I don't think there's going to be anything left. So I turn my back on them and say, I'll take 2 cards, Night Ox.
There's enough of them this time. It may actually take 2 rounds to kill them.
I seriously doubt that.
Besides, Phil agrees to roll some natural ones before too long. It's been too long since he's rolled a critical fail.
Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
It's hurt. Brunner, you're surrounded.
Then it might be a fair fight for them. He's screaming orcish. If you don't leave now, you've come to your deaths. Then I see the one with the flower in his hair, and I stab it first. Attempt.
You
Here we
missed
go.
with
Here's-
both attacks.
Here they are. Here's the bad rolls. Oh,
Go on your attack, Logan. Closest to you.
He sees your halberd coming toward his flower, and he just one-handed slaps it away.
I'm not that kind of girl. What the hell? Okay.
That miss. No, I'm sorry. And that smears it across the floor.
Okay. One round kaput.
They're orcs.
hey, I did warn them.
Callista.
All right. Well, I will get closer and try to hit something.
Oh, wait. I marked off the wrong one. Well, that's fine.
As long as one's down.
You hit.
All right. I will hit him again.
That's enough to kill him. Which one did you kill?
The one in the corner here between us.
That one?
Yeah.
The orcs go. The Brunner
Yep.
and Brunner.
No.
Eldred. No.
No.
Carrick
Nope.
and Filigree.
Not the face, not the face. Yeah,
In
that
the
hits.
face.
The face.
The one that just attacked Filigree,
You're gonna.
I keep forgetting it.
And I'm gonna spend a superiority dice to hit the one that attacked and missed me. Ooh.
That hits.
And plus the D8 on that one. So 8 damage on him.
Thank you very much, Carrot. That guy was blocking my disengaging path, so I really needed him to go away and fired very briefly.
Flame or yes, flame tongue on the chief. Did that
Okay.
do anything?
That hit him. Yes.
And if that killed him, that's fine. I'll do this on somebody else.
That didn't kill him.
Okay. And 14 probably missed.
14 missed.
Have I used my action search? I don't think I've.
Yes, you have used your action surge.
I will use my action search. All right, I believe I am done.
Filigree.
Okay. Filigree. Stop me if you've heard this one, but Filigree's going to poke the war chief with the sword and then
He's going to miss.
disengage himself, which is why he's disengaging himself.
Going after this one. All right.
That hits.
That does not.
No, that does not. But that one does leave that one arrow does leave that orc nearly dead.
Does a 14 hit the nearly dead orc?
Yes.
And then I had 2 cards to my 2.
The war chief sees the big armor on Carrick, so he's gonna attack Brunner instead. You only get one reaction a round.
I took my reaction last round, and then this round I had a new round.
No, this round you get one, in this set of attacks you get one reaction. This is
Okay.
the end of the
It
round.
hasn't, yeah,
All
it
right.
hasn't reset yet.
Okay, you missed.
Mm-hmm. Missed again.
Using bagpipes as a shield.
Firstly, I would never put my bagpipes in, the threat of danger.
It doesn't put the bagpipes in danger. It puts the rest of us in danger.
And he issues a battle cry.
Yikes! It away!
Oh, actually, he issues a battle cry. Yeah, he would have issued that at the beginning of the round. So does the 20 hit you, Brunner?
Indeed.
So he would have hit you. Now it's the top of the round.
Take the 2 cards, ask Alex, how many are left?
50. Most card decks have 52.
Okay. Go fish. That's my round.
That one. And kills it.
So I'll stab at the war chief.
First one hits.
All right, that's my go.
Eldred.
I guess he's gonna go to the one directly above him. I'm hoping he hits and makes that sound.
Okay, he hits twice. And leaves a little smear in his wake.
Yeah.
Callista,
All right.
you can move on top of any of those
I was gonna
extra
say I'm gonna
orcs.
step on the bodies and go after the.
Okay. That hits.
All right.
And that hits. And he is bloodied. Okay. That orc will attack Brunner. And he gets a 8 instead of the 8 because he gets attacks with advantage, which still misses.
That was
Sure.
that's the leader here.
No, that was this orc over on the end.
All right.
Well, yeah, go ahead. That missed. That hit.
He's done.
Very badly hurt, but he's not dead yet. Filigree.
Step in. Probably miss.
Oh, that hit.
And step myself back out. In
Oh, you
case
don't
he
need to step
falls
back
on me.
out.
Yes, I do, because I don't want that thing falling on me. You can fall on Carrick.
Go after this one that's left over here in the corner.
Okay.
You got one.
Yeah, you got one hit. Very badly wounded, but not dead yet. That hits. That kills it.
And Nighthawks looks at the water and tells Matu, I don't think you want to go fishing there. We know what's in there. We definitely don't want to catch it.
Give me
So 16 healing on the 3-foot tall fellow that got smacked in the face, and 12 for Brunner. And suggest we, take a short rest before we do the next one. I mean, everybody looks so winded.
Yeah, might as well.
Filigree drinks one of his poke.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
What are we doing?
One last
Well,
door.
there's one chest left.
Yeah.
Wardrobe left.
All right, I'm here.
So
Got a clock on its face.
oh, there's a clock. That's questionable.
It's just Miller time.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, I'll gauge the room. Want me to pry it open? Show of hands. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, why not?
Pry the door open.
Okay.
What's the worst that can happen?
And we all die.
Enormous interlocking gears and cogs stretch as far as you can see. Suddenly, a spherical construct with spindly legs and small wings tumbled through the open doorway.
Well, that could happen.
It's a giant stink boat.
How cute! How cute! I help it up.
I don't think it's cute. It sounds like an abomination.
I was thinking it sounded like one of those dwarven spider things in Skyrim.
Oh,
It's
boy.
one of those dwarven
Boy,
spider
I
things.
hate.
It looks a little bit like Mike Wazowski. But Mike Wazowski.
I just do.
My RVR battle cry in Camelot was Mike Wazowski, so this makes me happy.
Lands prone at your feet, jumps back up on his feet and tries to run back into the wardrobe, but it bounces off what appears to be an invisible wall in front of the door in the doorway.
Ooh, Matthew, can we keep it?
If we don't kill it, yeah.
Well, let's not kill it.
It's like an overgrown fishing lure.
Friend.
Yeah. So everybody had their weapons ready, but they're all kind of looking at this thing, and the weapons are wavering. It's like, no, come, really? It's
He's scared.
yeah. We're not gonna
He
kill
doesn't
that.
want to fight.
I have a pointy thing. I'm gonna poke its eye out.
Waiting
hang
for his big brother to come walking out. And
Yeah, exactly. This seems fishy. I ain't gonna attack it.
So we try to talk to it.
It chitters in some language you can't understand. At least I assume none of you speak Modern.
Hold on. See Carrot just go on a bagpipe, a little ditty. Okay.
Universal language.
It runs away even more.
Slamming itself into the barrier.
All right. I just
Home,
want to
home,
hear.
let me home, 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 let me home, 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 let me home.
Okay, so he wants to get back in the box, but I don't think it'll work that way.
He's scrabbling at the force field.
Yeah, he's been attacked.
I can cast banishment and send him to his home plane.
Yeah, there you go.
Great. One-eyed mime.
Tell him not to resist.
Well, he can't. I can't speak in his tongue. I can just understand what he's saying. We'll just give him I'll just say, "Hey, you're going home, buddy," and finger guns.
Pantomime if you can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your
Charisma saving throw, please. If you resist, if you understood the finger guns, which were so deftly performed.
I was going to ask you what your saving throw was, but I don't think I need to know.
It's only 3.5. Oh, you didn't make it.
Go home, little guy.
Okay, so he disappears. And the wardrobe disappears, and the 5th red light comes on, and the portcullis slides up into the ceiling.
It was hard to remember that that's exactly what we were trying to do this whole time.
Well, it's just more of the mystery box. What are we going to get? And then bloodlust, and then mercy.
Well, alrighty. Well, let's go see. We have a portcullis that's not there anymore, even though the shadows are.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Let me see what I can do about that.
Oh yeah, we had the elephant down south of us with a key from that room that was going to shoot goo in our face. That we hadn't finished that one yet, but we can see what's up here. It seems to be getting worse. Oh, there we go.
I'm going to AFK a second while we're getting gathered.
Well, the thiefy type person would probably be the logical one to go first, looking for traps and such. Oh dear.
My friends are surprised about that. You knew what AFK means.
Interesting.
All right. Hold on just a moment while I get to the right page.
Well, I didn't want to take my headset in the bathroom and piss and let everybody hear it. So I don't know how to mute it on the thing.
So what's that monodrome tell his friends about it when he gets home?
I was like, guys, you wouldn't believe this. I was literally in hell, surrounded by demons, and one finger gunned at me, and they sent me back here.
He probed me.
No, none of us. He got lucky. None of us probed him.
He pointed something at me, and I disappeared.
They're magical creatures, well beyond our understanding.
Beyond mortal ken. Great, you can go first.
That's what I always wanted.
Yeah, come on up here and witness this craziness. We're pausing here while E pulls up the appropriate death pages.
Graven images of rotting corpses decorate this hall, and the floor is littered with tarnished coins, pieces of armor, broken shields, axe heads, and other bits of scrap metal.
Lovely.
Got
That's
those places.
all the detritus and junk and everything is down, starts at the bottom of the staircase.
Well,
What's this thing over here at the other end?
Okay, well, here is a yawning archway with a keystone adorned with an ivory bull skull. I'm sorry, an iron bull skull, which bites down on an ivory ring. And it's difficult to tell what you're seeing over here. These look like two massive chains. One going, and they're in motion. One is going up and one is going down.
Okay. We don't, and we suspect there's some water or something around there.
You don't see any water, no.
So we just see the change. Got it. So we're seeing more depth than we can actually perceive from where we're at.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right. So we see change only past the arch. So we have a kill zone of some sort here, all the way up to the arch, where the murals are, both sides of the hall, I guess.
The murals start all the way back here and go all the way down to the arch.
And how about the roof? What's above us?
Looks like standard stone roof. Illiger can roll to detect traps, but he does say if he wants to.
Could do that if I could see my character sheet, which I can't. There it is.
You don't detect any traps.
It looks like there might be an opening here, or do we perceive that?
Yeah, you can barely see from the distance that you're at. You can barely see it. There's an opening there. Yes.
Can we make out anything about the archway? Any sort of glyphs or engravings from this distance?
No, you can't.
All right.
I think I'm okay to go to the bottom of the stairs, but I'm not going any farther
Nope.
than that.
I don't think you are.
So? Okay. Well,
I think that's where this trail of destruction begins, is the bottom of the stairs. So let me do my trick. Try to walk on the wall and the ceiling. So do the spider thing. And try to stay above the level of the top of the arch, just in case there's some altitude to it, and crawl along the wall.
All right.
To there. Anything happen?
Where did the... Oh.
See you, buddy. Cat woke up.
Just a second here.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Look at you. You woke up just in time to see me die.
A strange feeling washes over you. You're not sure what just happened, but nothing appears to have happened to you. But something strange. You feel odd.
So I go immediately back.
You feel even?
And kind of chitter excitedly at them to try to describe that, hey, there's something weird over there. At which they go, yeah, yes, Lassie, down the hole? Right. Okay. Try that again on the ceiling.
You don't feel anything unusual, and when you stepped when you were on the wall and you stepped into there, this feeling washed over you, and just weird sensation washed over you, and then everything was fine. It didn't persist.
Okay, so just quick one and done sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And now you walk out on the ceiling and you don't feel anything.
Let me go back down to the level of the wall I was at, and again, don't feel anything. One and done.
Don't feel anything.
All right. So that's either good or bad. All right. Well, let's go in a little bit further. Okay. God, I'm having a hard time navigating because the cat's right there in the way. So this apparently goes down.
Stairs down.
All right. And stop here. Do I have any better vantage point of what's inside there?
Let's see. Hot wind tinged with the smell of burning oil blows down a 40-foot diameter vertical shaft. Stone balconies protrude from the wall on opposite sides of the expanse, with the west balcony 15 feet higher than the east one. Two thick chains rattle in the gulf between the balconies, one ascending 200 feet before disappearing into a cloudy vortex lit by arcs of purple lightning. the other wrapping down an enormous metal gear floating 100 feet below. Another 100 feet below the gear, a second vortex rages.
That sounds friendly.
Yeah.
You want to make an intelligence arcana check?
That would be the wrong person to ask for that, but okay, sure. Arcana, there it is. Well, all right, not bad.
Hey, that's good.
It's like a giant Van de Graaff generator.
Okay, first of all, you get these are probably some sort of planar vortices. Planar vortices are incredibly destructive. No one can expect to enter a vortex and survive. The chain is called a mechanist chain. Such chains are crafted by modrons and used in conjunction with other machinery to keep the plane of mechanism in working order.
Oh. We shouldn't have sent that guy home. He would have been really handy here.
Well, Filigree did want to keep him.
Sam Wazowski, where are you? So you got all that going on, and then on the other side is something.
Yeah.
It's like death trap all around. All right. We'll come back and confer with my colleagues. And the stick in I'll just come back out to talk to them.
Okay.
That there's weird.
Oh, it gets weirder. You transform back to normal. All your non-magical gear has basically turned to scrap. It falls off.
That's unfortunate.
Do you mean the druid's naked now?
The druid is naked now.
Well,
I'm
okay.
I stand in front of him with my back to him and like spread my cloak out. And
She takes it appreciatively, even though it's not nearly big enough. That was unexpected.
Thank you, Hobbit. No one wants to see that soft pink skin.
That's right.
I do what I can.
If it were the green one, on the other hand, yeah. It's actually quite a lot of equipment, including her armor, which was non-magical. So, All right. I think we found out what that hallway does now. So there's this planar thing on the other side. Not sure how to safely get across it. Might be able to fly across it. But somebody who has some arcanist knowledge have an opinion on how safe that might be. You've got these two fissures, far above, far below, the chain between them. What happens if somebody goes between those?
Nighthawks looks at Bruner expectantly.
It's like, why's everyone looking at me? I don't know nothing about that. I just hit things.
And if I were to guess, that thing at the end isn't like, just instant death, the archway. If the hallway takes out non-magical gear, then perhaps that takes out magical gear. All right. Well, I want to see what's on the other side. And if I survive, I'll let you know. So I take all my magical gear and leave it with them. So basically, I don't have any gear.
Do you have one piece of magical gear you don't mind sacrificing?
Let me see. The Wand of Wonder is not going to be sacrificed. The Staff of Striking, maybe, but I really like it. It's my only magical weapon. And that's it. That's only. Oh, hey, hand me one of those boxes with like people in it that we. No, never mind. The only one that's still occupied is I promised I'd hold up, keep them around. Let's see, that's not gonna work. So somebody else have a magical item they wouldn't mind losing? I only had two. No? Okay.
I think we had a magical item. I mean, items in the bag of holding.
Yeah, if we have something that's low level, not of much use, then I agree. It's worth the experiment to find
I
out.
mean, there's a wand of magic missile, a +1 dagger.
That +1 dagger sounds like reasonable if nobody wants it.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Tosses a crossbow bolt to the end of the staircase to see if it disintegrates.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna throw a crossbow bolt down there, see if it disintegrates.
Well, it doesn't disintegrate, but it does. It's you just toss it lightly, and it lands at the base of the staircase. And when it hits the ground, it cracks and the shaft breaks and the feathers wilt.
So it starts right away. Yeah.
Yeah, not happy times. All right.
I believe this calls for a naked newbie gnome run. Everybody strips down, runs across.
Well, as I said, I want to try to fly across that first, and just to kind of see what's on the other side and see if it's possible.
What is your other character anyway?
Oh, it's the green one, but it's 5e. We can make a character in like a minute, so it's no big deal. Here, hold my beer, and go to let's see what would be appropriate for this. Giant eagle. Yeah, maybe not so giant though, because I don't necessarily. I want to be able to fit through things. Giant owl. That'll work. All right, giant owl. And kind of slow down as I approach the arch. Is there any change in behavior at the arch as you get close to it?
No.
All right, go through it. Any change in behavior?
No. Well, let's see. First time. A rip forms in the vortex high above, and 9 cube-shaped creatures with wings and short bows fly through. They are quickly followed by a large crystal dodecahedron that wields starfish. Say that holds a weird starfish-shaped creature.
Fly back. I ain't got no
Okay,
gear,
well.
so. And then I'll just kind of perch on Bruno there and indicate whatever's following me down the hall. If it's following me down the hall.
Hold on a sec. Come on. Okay, what layer are you supposed to be on here, guys? Can't be on that. Nope, that's not right. Sorry about that. Oh, there we go.
Well, whatever Sam Bazowski told his buddies, it probably wasn't positive.
We can only hope he tells them of the benevolent ones that sent him home.
Oh, lovely. That's where I screwed up. Hold on a second. I've got something weird's going on here. Oh, what a mess. Has everybody done their initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry. Where am I? I don't even see me. There I am. There we go. I'm sorry. 10 hours. I'm so exhausted.
So, of course, the druid in bird form lands on me. I'm like, what is it? Then I see the threat. I'm like, ah. So I'm gonna wait for him to get closer than finger gun, see if they understand that reference. We mean you no harm.
It's the new, secret handshake,
So that's what I'll do.
Orvex will stay where he is. Filigree?
Filigree is holding his action for the moment.
All right.
Filigree is not a frontline fighter unless he can flank something.
And
Bird?
I do the handgun signal with my wing. Yeah, nothing. I just sit there.
Callista?
All right. Well, I'm going to come closer so I can see what's going on.
Don't go down the stairs.
we might be coming back towards your way because this is a very tight corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see anything there, so I'm gonna wait and see who goes where.
I'm pretty sure it's out of range.
Oh no, this range is. If you use a longbow, you're well within range.
All right.
But you see us making the little hand gestures, or wing gestures, rather.
Oh, I get up here to the head of the line and see what's going on. Says, what do you think? Take a pet shot at it and bring him toward us, or what?
I mean, they haven't moved yet. I mean, and we still don't know what this corridor does.
The bird kind of looks at you, chitters agitatedly. Yeah, we do.
Because I mean, we may just have to put all of our empty one of the bags of holding, put all of our equipment in it, walk through, see what happens.
Yeah, you go in there naked. So if you guys want to hold off, I'll wait.
Yeah, I want to see what they do first.
Edward, you want to do anything, or you just going to hold off too? He's holding too.
One carrot, charge down them steps.
Hail and Wilmette.
Oh, hell.
Do I get a reaction?
Fireball.
Little did we know that Hale and Wilmette was a terrible insult against their mother.
I should discuss tactics with Orvix.
Shield touch from here.
Okay. Quadrone. This one.
Y'all, I don't think the finger guns worked.
I see 9. I still don't know what they are. Oh, little boxes. Yeah, there they are.
All right. Okay. Well, let's see who we can see. Well, Tarek, you're the one that insulted their mother. First quadrone. See, none of those hit you.
He's doing a full dodge.
Okay.
There's a cartwheel, then he begins to twerk in their general direction.
I once again stand with my back to him and hold my cloak open. You don't need to see this.
I think the 22 hit Bruner. And that darn bird that flew up that caused them to get summoned here. What's bird's AC anyway?
Nothing spectacular. It's probably 11 or 12. Okay. I guess they like roast owl. Let me look something up.
I'll look up a giant owl here.
19 hit points, armor class 12. All right. So let's see. That hit. They all hit 5, 10, 17. So yeah, that would have knocked her out of the owl form. That's all it does. It just owl goes to 0 and she's knocked out of the form. So, poop. So it's unfortunate for Bruno because the druid goes back to normal form while perched on your shoulder and just unceremoniously collapses with arrows sticking out of her.
A naked druid has fallen into your arms, Bruner.
Stop bleeding on me.
Hi, I'm Bruner.
You'll be stumpy if you don't let go.
Yeah. Take my cloak.
The dagger is still intact.
Where is it?
None of your business.
When I set her on the ground, do I hear a cling, cling?
Well, this hallway is like being on the wrong end of a Gatling gun.
Yeah. We should move.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tell you what, this small entry hole, they're flying around in the middle of this area to get their shots. I'm gonna say that only 4 of them can get shots in because I don't want to roll another 20 attacks. And the Pentadrone moves, and that's all the Pentadrone does.
So, yeah, put the druid down, put my cloak over, and I kind of go, let's all go this way. And really, I'm pushing the druid. It's like, go.
Hold on. She's going to cast a spell, but yeah, she just headed that way.
Actually, that will. There. Actually, I'll put it right there. Leave room for everyone else to come out.
Okay.
That'll be my action.
Vex will move. Filigree. There's all a bunch of arrows fly into these. Okay. Matt. All right.
That'll cover everything in there.
Yes, it will.
All right.
DC 17.
2d8 and 46. Never there.
That would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 9 plus 7. 1, 2. 2 successful saves. It gets no save, so. All right.
All right, everyone just came running past me, so I'm going to turn around and go back the other direction. Assuming it's not a good thing they've come running out of there.
Well, I think I'll take a parting shot and then I'll dive down the hole.
Okay.
All right. It ain't working.
Note that all but 2 of them are bloodied at this point. And I'll assume that when you shoot one and it dies, you'll shoot the other one and it dies too.
Right.
So, you got 2.
All right. I'm going to kind of dodge out of the way here. But stay close enough, I can pop back out.
Eldred?
Well, let's see. You're an elf and you got a longbow. You want to give it a shot? Okay. It ain't magical, but looks like it.
Okay, so he moves up, takes 2 shots, and then moves back.
Right. And get back to
Okay.
my screen, move him up closer to me. There we go.
All right, that's 2 more that go down. Garrick, both those hit. You're hitting the next ones in rank. Let's see. It's not quite enough to take that one down. It's one of the ones that resisted. But he's very badly hurt.
Carrick's done. Maybe tossing insult as he's just walking around the corner. Wasn't impressive.
Hey, Docs.
Hallway's a little crowded. I'm just gonna hang back for now.
Okay.
Something fishy going on with the dynamic lighting at the start of this hallway. If I stand right here, it partially blocks me seeing up the hallway. I don't know. No big deal though.
I may have accidentally.
Yeah, it's not impacting us at all. So I see the same thing.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. Now the Gatling Brigade gets their turn.
They will ready their actions. They can hold on a minute. No. Stand there.
How's it looking? Range combat's really not Brenner's forte, so he's just going to let them take care of it unless they come toward us. So that's what he'll do.
Okay. Orvex will stay back as well. Filigree?
Yeah, I think I'm going to just hang out here and let the folks with the big bows handle this one.
Matt?
All right. Let me sidle past everybody and take a quick peek around the corner. I'm not exposing my face for long. But okay, so there. All right. So we'll do the same thing. I'll get back around the corner, cast the spell long enough to drop it on them again. And then I'm back down here someplace.
Okay.
Probably amongst them because I don't have enough movement. But for purposes of the video, let me just go ahead and put myself up here.
Okay.
So right there.
Roll your damage.
2d8 and 4d6. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That kills all of them.
But not the big guy.
Not the big guy.
Yeah, just the arrow shooting guys.
Did they degrade when they walked into the hallway?
Guess we'll find out when we check out their corpses.
They were flying, and when they died, their corpses disintegrate into dust, and their equipment drops to the floor, and then it degrades.
Let's do the time warp again.
Callista?
Well, they're fighting with long-range weapons, and I am not particularly good with those, so I'm going to let them do it.
Okay. Eldred?
It's kind of the same boat. With our vantage point, we can't see anything.
Oh, they're really mad. The one guy is.
Just move forward a little so that maybe next round I can look around if it's still going on. Waiting to see what's happening.
Okay. And he can't. Okay. Brunner.
Just play a little tune on my bagpipes, bide my time.
You lull the creature to sleep.
He's using sonic weaponry here.
Filigree's going to wait for stuff to come to him. Going to yell down the hall, "Hail and well met!" Maybe if enough of us say it, it'll get through.
Well, I say to the others, there's only one left, I think, and he's too big to get through that archway. He's really big.
It was actually this. It's a large starface-shaped creature. Normally, he could fit through the he could squeeze through the hole, but he's encased in a crystalline dodecahedron.
Yeah, so he's a D20 or something, yes. Well, okay. What can we do about that? I really don't feel like
You ain't got like an airwalk potion or anything, do you?
No. And don't have any more wild shape. So I guess I'll have to do this. We'll call that my first 10. I'll do a move and a move. 20. Okay. I'm done. I know I could go safely down the hall because I've already lost all my gear. So the rest of them, not so much.
Turk's going to take pieces out of the bag of holding and drop them ahead of him. See what effect they have.
You're safe to the bottom of the stairs. Any further, and well, you've been through this before.
Really? I don't remember.
The statue.
You had your nice armor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That cool statue that sucked you in like Magneto.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that quite well.
I think the druid, since they got nothing on them, there might be like a switch or something. Or this is just a place we avoid.
Callista?
Yeah, I think I'm just going to wait and see here.
Okay. Dinners?
So what did it do to Matt's stuff? I kind of, I don't know, zoned out or what?
It destroyed all his non-magical gear.
Gotcha. Well, okay. Now here's a silly question. My armor has had a magical resistance added to it. Would it pass?
Yes, your armor counts as magical armor if you had it upgraded by the dwarves.
Yeah. So okay. So that would just be, that's really all she carries around with her, anyways. Her bow and her armor. So she's pretty much covered.
Arrows.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that counted with the bow or not.
They count as magical when they're fired from the bow, but not as
carried.
As carried, no.
All right. What would I have to roll to see if there are any left laying around I could pick up on the way? You want to search?
Well, there's some arrows up at the top of the stairs where people got shot at.
Well, yeah. Well, we can give them a shot and see. The worst happens, I get down there and try and come back. So about how many would that give me?
Well, they're at the top of the stairs, but there's none down at the bottom of the stairs. Any arrows you see down there are snapped and broken and things like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think the disconnect here is that there is a field where you enter it and stuff immediately starts to become useless.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter. You're not going to find anything within that field to use. Let's see. This here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is there ain't nothing non-magical going in there.
Right. I'm just saying if it was magical and just everything else went away and it just landed there. But
All right. Avert your eyes. Tarek's going to put everything he's wearing into the bag of.
Let me see if I can get this guy where we can actually engage him. You just give me a moment.
All right.
Well, before we turn this into a cabaret show. So yeah.
It'd be more like Austin Powers. The camera angles would just be perfectly placed to hide things.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
dude, you ever have that looked at?
Was it? I can't remember the name of it, but it was what they called it. But there was a Get Smart had a Get Smart movie. There was.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be a lot of folks waiting for something to happen. So let me tell you what my plan was, and you can kind of hit the fast forward button.
Okay.
We're going to summon an air elemental and tell it to go keep the guy busy. And do not go through the planar fissures above or below, and generally try to drive him towards us, whatever it is. Then I'm going to try to get to, well, I'm going to stop drawing boxes. There we go. While he's busy with the air elemental, try to get a little bit closer until I can see him, and then I'll cast Dispel Magic on that dodecahedron, and then duck around the corner.
Okay.
And that was plan A. We'll see what happens.
All right. All right. Let's see. All right. Make me a ability check with your spellcasting ability. Wisdom.
Yeah, I'm trying to see best way to do that. I guess here. That's a saving throw. There we go.
Okay. And you wanted an air elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you did not get to cast the Dispel Magic because when the air elemental attacked it the first time, the dodecahedron shattered.
Oh.
Whenever he hit it. And the pentadrone can't fly.
Down he goes.
Unfortunate for him.
That's why he was in the flying dodecahedron. So
good job, Harry. And I assume that's he falls through the planar fissure at the bottom. So.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, guys, I think the thing kind of killed himself. Strange. I need a short rest, get my wild shape back, and then we'll try this again. Still want to see what's on the other side.
Well, rest at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So he'll go away during the rest. All right. And we'll call that we'll have the short rest, and we'll call that the end of the night because it's getting close to 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Art.
That works.
Sounds good.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
appreciate
thank
it,
you.
E.
That works.
Good show, gang.
Nighthawk
Yep.
raises both hands and then says, "Oh, never mind, you got it."
He got himself. That was kind of poor planning on his part, just hovering over, the death trap below.
Well, once something got in there to fight him, he would have moved over one of the ledges, but he wasn't going to hover over the ledges where he could be shot at.
And wasn't prepared for the elemental to just pop into existence next to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, there it is. All righty. So I guess I'm up next week, Shrek.
Yep.
Okay. We can
Yeah.
do that. It's a good thing.
All right. Just be well, all. We'll see you all next time.
All right.
Yep.
See you later.
That's good.
Take
Good
it
night,
easy,
y'all.
everybody. Good night.
Appreciate it, Eric.
And y'all should level from this XP. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
That bone
Alright.
devil by itself was worth quite a bit, even though he never got to attack anybody.
You should have rolled better initiative. That's all I can say.
You should have known
That's
Abyssal.
right.
Yeah.
You should have listened to his orthopedic halfling surgeon. A gnome
Right.
surgeon. Yeah,
Yeah. You need to stay off your feet for a while.
that's right. Thud.
Guess we'll do the naked newbie no race next time.
I'm really hoping we don't have to.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out if it's worth it, depending on what's on the other side of that thing. So,
Just,
yeah, fun times.
Probably an
Yeah.
off switch in that staircase to the left there, but hey.
Well, and it went down, and down is where the lich is, right? So I didn't want to go down alone.
yeah.
But maybe so. Yeah. Maybe I'll have the air elemental go, hey, look for an off switch around there, will you?
Yeah. What's it look like?
It goes thud.
Yeah. I blew on it, nothing happened.
Oh, well. Which is appropriate enough. It's pretty much what he can do.
Yeah.
Night Talks was going to suggest testing the bag of holding with just one item in it before taking all of it in there,
Yeah.
finding out,
Coat everything with the jar of mayonnaise and see what happens.
Hell, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's going to survive is after everything's said and
Yeah.
done.
And when you get running start, maybe you slide all the way across it before it.
Yeah, we need to line it all with grease, and yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Until you reach the end with the planar fissures, and then you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Just slip right off. Whee!
Yeah, that's the trick to the Tomb of Annihilation. You need to bring a jar of mayonnaise to be able to survive.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Be well. We'll see you soon.
Y'all
That
Take
little
care, everybody.
monodrone that you banished, he's challenge rating 1/8.
Yeah, no wonder he wanted to
Poor
go
little
home. All right, good night.
See you
Hey,
guys.
y'all.
Right.